Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So Thursday and Friday last week we had big confusion. So we had a pin bar, a very juicy pin bar with a massive new high the next day, but Friday closed off with a hammer. Now that's just a sign of confusion, big down, big up, big confusion, and at the moment we've gapped up and we are running. So for me, we are still chasing this all-time high. Okay, for the Dow, we haven't done it. Nasdaq and the S&P 500 have done it, but the Dow Jones or US 30 has not done it just yet. Okay, so let's just get down to levels that we can trade. Now, what we've had here is a fairly strong move up. Then we've had one push down, one push ups, two pushes down, and now we've sort of pushing to the upside again. So this here, if you watch Elliot's wave or any of the sort of correction theories that are out there, you know, you've had a solid move up and you've had two attempts down. So there was your first attempt down, rallied, there was your second attempt down, and then the buyer stepped in. Okay, so at the moment, this little sell-off was in the last hour, as you can see. So we've kind of, a lot of it was after the market had closed. So, it's just typical of investors seizing the opportunity. So market closes, volumes are low, see if you can push it down, make some money, get out, and enjoy the weekend. And that's pretty much what's happened. Okay, so at this stage, we are above the moving average. We are above a key level for me, which is right here, right there. Okay, which is 28,615. So we are above it. We are holding above it on the 3 hours. So we've had one 3 hour bar above it, and we've got another one that is going green at the moment. Trend line, that was the original trend line. It does look like it's breaking at the moment. Okay, so there you can see is the trend line. Just tidy it up. So you can see each one of these fractals would have been a trend line. They've all broken and moving to the upside now. Okay, there is this inverse head and shoulders here as well. So here's your shoulder, here's your head, here's your shoulder. That's a pullback to test it. You're looking for longs. Okay. Problem we do have at the moment is we've got this weekly gap, and weekly gaps more often than not close in the same week, but it is possible that it has a breakaway gap. So for me, rather just trade what you see. Don't focus on trying to jump in to aim for the gap, because there are levels that we've broken through which will offer resistance or support at the moment, and that's pretty much what you need to do. So the last 3 hours has been indecisive. We've been in this bit of a range, and I think if I come down to the 15 minute, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You can see up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that is our range at the moment. That's our after hours range right over there. So logic dictates, you break above this area of 28,718, find support there, then you'll be looking for a new high. Okay, at the moment you can see we're staying above the moving average as well. Okay, and nice solid little 15-minute bar here. I haven't really closed above there, but let's take this away. We're going to expect sideways motion at the moment until Europe opens and we can figure out what's going to happen in Europe. Okay, so at this stage, definitely looking for longs. The question is, where do we look for those longs? We need to find an area where we're going to find some support. So this area that we're in here, okay, so look at this level here. Look at how strong it is here. So that's where it was used as support for quite some time. I mean, if we take it from there until we actually broke through, that was 30 hours. Okay, so 31 hour bars. It took 30 hours for that to break through. So almost a day, or more than a day, to basically break through this level. And when it did break through, it gave way fairly strongly. Now we're back at that area. Okay, so that level there is 28,721, and the one to the downside is 28,691. So this 28,700 area needs to go, it needs to break the upside, come back and find support. That's my signal for longs. Okay, that's pretty much the short and sweet of the Dow for me at the moment. The possibility of it coming back to close the gap is fairly strong. So you need to wait for the break and retest to get in on this, or you wait for the pullback down to the bottom here. And the nice thing about this gap is there's actually structure at the gap as well. So you can see there's structure. Look at that. Range bars right on the level. More structure here where it's been used as support and resistance as well. Okay, so this gap, 28,540, only problem is it is 166 points away, but that means nothing in the bigger scheme of things. So that's kind of my view on this. We're either looking for a break on this level, and you can see it's come down to the 15-minute here, and you can see what's happening at this area. Very, very strong area of resistance right now, 28,721. So I'd be very surprised to see this breakthrough after hours. It is possible, but if you look at that price action, you'd be expecting a pullback back onto some form of structure, and this little gap down here does offer that. Okay, so that's my view at the moment. We'll be looking for a break of this area, 28,721, and a retest before getting long. Otherwise, we're waiting for a pullback here, okay, to 28,541. And nope, I'm not interested in shorting this, not at all. There is no reason for me to short this. This trend is up. Okay, so this is a very strong trend. We've had a very strong rejection off the moving average here, and we're kind of just in a consolidation triangle at the moment in this area of resistance and soon to be support. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we will catch you later. Cheers for now.